showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. On the fastest for people, whilst on the fastest for purity. The star is here remembering that no fears have done before we go, like even the storm. The declaration of independence, the sun in 1847. 11 days to the Republic, as first Republic, the Most High shall be evermore.
And closes the show. It is another Monday afternoon. Today happens to be the 23rd day of the month of December. 2 more days of Christmas. Is the Christmas festive on your side? What have you planned for the Christmas? Are you going up in the interior to see your people and celebrate with them? Do you have the finances? Every Brown, we checking the sound itself, we check the sound, we check it. So lots of people are following us from around the world, even they are yet to come on the screen yet. Our focus is live there in Grand Bassa County. We will do part of the talking today. I will speak briefly and leave the rest with you. In part of our speaker Jay from the Kofa declares the plight of his staffers, the plight of staffers in the offices of the all to the down members of his block. Salaries and benefits have been orders frozen on the order of the majority block. A human rights violation for the Kofa declares that is inappropriate. It is not ordinary to do such. It is You say you are against me, you want to remove me. God does not remove have to do with the season of benefits and salvation of people. And the people who work in the offices of these 29 lawmakers. Kevin Thompson, you say checking the sound. But the House of Representatives, Majority Block comes up with defense, debunks, as the paper's accession. We will have time to bring the two sides to you. We can be better judging for that. Compliments of the season. What are you planning? What are you planning? What are you planning? What is on your menu for December 25? We're getting some reports coming from somewhere. Now, one of the lawmakers who was at ARJ, they have some video camera for you. This is the mirror, it's a star. The star up and down. They see it so up and down. And they get recording allegiance to the So it is reported that if he doesn't go back to Speaker Kofa, they will publish it. I don't know who is that. What is the latest on the issue of the cabinet building? I saw a video circulating on Facebook. Where they're calling names of Afoko and others. The witness appeared that it was somebody from the minority bloc that had set the place ablaze. I saw the video, I was saying, these guys are still listening. Welcome to you, Mr. Everett Brown. We're checking the sound. Ruben S. Delita Jr. Welcome. Good afternoon, Boston, Liberia. Following us on Vicky Small Looking Town. Jacob Zazi following us on somewhere I don't know. Jermaine Thompson. Good afternoon, brother. IG for fun. Good afternoon, Boston, Liberia family. Following you the show from Michael Soldier Intellectual Center in Center of Matai. Jermaine Thompson. So we check the sound. We check the sound. Governor Korea is trying to do that quickly. Don't wear that George we are picking. Please check the sound. That tip to bar. Watching from Omega Market Cheesy Project. Jito. Adbora Jaram Princeton. Watching from Puebla. Prison only yard. On the prison on you, my brother. And I did that one. Good afternoon, Chief. Please work on this echo. It's clever. It's clear. It's not clear. I don't know. Alaji Down, how are you? Alaji Down, friend and brother. How are you doing today? James S. Mulva Jr., good afternoon, Boston. I are watching you from Tipper Village. Thanks for the orbits. Morris Newman Jr., good afternoon to both of your family. I'm following live the new Georgia Junction Japan Freeway. Alaska P. Watching from India. Alaska P. Welcome to the show. Arise, let you arise. Arise and take your place. Whatever the locals have eaten. The sound is not clear, Jala. Yes, we're trying to work on that. So welcome to the show. Today is the 23rd day of the month of December, AD 2024. Meaning we have just few more days to the new year. Many wish to have seen the new year, but death took them by surprise. Definitely, I'm coming to you tomorrow. Let's say I'm coming to you today. I saw a video of this young lady who was murdered by her boyfriend, Bill Jara. And people be calling me like, hey, brother, that man, I got no connection with that man, whatever, nothing happened anywhere. And if you were my brother, I would expose him. You go to jail, I can go there. Because it was premeditated to pick up a sword to kill just somebody who you call your love. Somebody who was affectionate with, very much well with you. It's a people when you see the relationship. The woman say, I want you. And say, I want you. You are parting go your way. But when you recognize that this lady has been a help to you somehow, or has been a blessing to you somehow, you realize you want to go back. And sometimes you want to go back, it becomes late. Perhaps that will happen to Bill Jagger. But to have brutally killed that girl is wickedness in capital letter. Farewell to you as you spend the rest of your life in prison. Even when they give 50 years at Chancellor in the Hague, you can move on there. Add 50 years to your current age. But again, Christmas is around the season, around the corner rather. The song quality is very bad. Yes, Natalie S. Connie, we're trying to work on that. K. Fossama Michael, good afternoon, watching from Little Corner. Maryland Junior, son is not good at all, he says. Fine man, yes, we know. Andrew Danda, my name is Andrew Danda, watching from the Cinco Street, Cinco, area. My brother has to be serious with our country. James Allison, good afternoon, Mr. Griffith. Only the you please know Christmas coming. Stephen Sa, Basan, Stephen Sia, Basan, he says. And so the Christmas, when you go to your hotel for the Eve, that is a popular saying around Morovia and around the world. But now we should be smelling the fragrance of the Christmas. But I saw people in the members. I drove from Johnsonville coming to town. And everywhere I passed, every junction, every intersection, around the Square Complex, around the Boulevard Junction, the Junction, Depot Junction. The only bad is many people was around Depot Junction. But everywhere is packed. Traffic is very huge. So meaning that the Christmas is good for some people, but for other people, it's not good for them. So that's how it looks like. But again, there's a serious matter coming out. Maryland Junior, watching you from Stockholm, Sweden. Okay, welcome, Maryland Junior, from Stockholm, Sweden, welcome. Andrew Ganda, compliment of the system, Mr. Griffin. Prince Gito, watching from somewhere, Unit 5 Chief. It's a good show. I'm watching Unit 5. Okay, that's a quote. But the Christmas is not festive at all. And maybe that's somewhere not good for me. Not festive some of us yet. And if we can say not festive of us, then imagine those who are on there who look up to us for direction for the Christmas. Obviously, they will knock their door. They want something, you have to give to them. Family, friends will want for you. Because obviously they expect to get it, but sometimes it becomes difficult. But whatsoever the case may be, wherever you are, whatever you can do to put small smiles on the faces of people around your place, please do. This one day should not take all the joy from you. Oh, don't do that. If you can buy a cup of rest or 2-3 better rest, if you have the money to just share among the people in your area, please do. You don't have to have all the millions that others have to identify other people. I'm getting reports that this female correctional officer who reportedly put the drugs in a private part is going to go to jail. But I spoke to a senior person in the Bureau of Correction. And they said to me, this thing has been happening before, but the guys here who are the leaders, they are all compromising it. More than 8 women in this correction area, they have been caught with the similar thing in their private part. Imagine a lady so desperate for money takes a dangerous drugs and insert it in her vagina. Do you know the health implication? Do you know the health implication? And so that's how it looks like. Right now, I'm told she was arraigned before court. She's going through court process whatsoever. But I think the Ministry of Justice needs to be rigorous when it comes to monitoring and evaluating the activities of the correctional officers in service. It is not the first, second time, the third time. It is always happening according to those I spoke with. More than 2 persons I spoke with, they said to me, like this it's habitual on the part of the women. But when it comes, they compromise it. And the authorities also do not know. But that is happening on the weekly month.
A very dilapidating economic condition we find ourselves in this country. There are people who work in the legislature, who work in the offices of the minority lawmakers, about 29 of them, including Ellison Bonoa, the Mervyn Cole, every one of them. Honorable Colley from Bonka, they have not gotten salaries. Their pay have been seized. Their benefits are not given to them because they said they are expelled or suspended. So the speaker is concerned. If you suspend me and suspend my colleagues, what do their staffers in their offices have to do with this fight? It means you're taking the fight to the doorsteps of these innocent people, because they are not decision makers in our offices. They cannot even tell us, say, do this one and do that. Even they can advise us, but the willingness is there. You do what is good for yourself. I'm told now it's okay. The cash giveaway, other queen here, she say she not tend to active woman. So they say, okay, small. Yeah, please tell me when they sound okay, let me know. Let me welcome Emmanuel Ricks, following from Jamaica Road, House of Town in District 13. Zeyeman Gabo, No Sound Jala. I think the lady says she's working on it. Zeyeman Gabo, let's see how it works. Solomon Howard, Zeyeman, my Christmas on you. Solomon Howard, following from Benite Farm. JB Emmanuel Kuyate Senior, Good afternoon, Jala. My name is JB Emmanuel Kuyate, the Chief Executive Officer of the movement of Speaker J. Kofa for accuracy and balanced leadership at the 55th Legislature. I'm watching you live from my office on the Dupo Road after Mickey Gray Junction, Pinzo City. Sam P. Taylor, welcome. He said it's okay now. Sam has acknowledged that the sound is okay. So the speaker wrote something. How will you seize my salary as a speaker? Yes, I'm a B-man. Seize my benefits. I'm fighting for a group of people and to uphold the constitution of the country. But you go and seize my salary, seize everyone that supports me, you seize their salaries, including the members who work in our offices. So as you speak, if you just calculate 15 staffers in each of the offices times the 29 lawmakers who have been affected, we will talk about 435 staffers who will not get Christmas this month. They will not get anything to put in their pocket. They will not buy Christmas clothes for their children. All because they are with other minority people who think that their rights have been violated. So it becomes a human rights situation. If somebody works and he's not paid, and it becomes, you don't pay him, if deliberately say you can't pay the man, it means that you just wicked to the person. So let me read Kofa's, his post. I will try to go to the page of the majority black speaker, Robert Hands, wrote debunking what is there. But listen carefully. This is what Speaker Kofa wrote 23 hours ago. When they were illegally removing the speaker, many in the political class said, it is a numbers game. Leave the legality. It is political. Move on. Now they have illegally seized the salaries and benefits of their colleagues and staff during Christmas season. In this, the numbers game too. Is this a numbers game too? To not pay the staff whom they believe did not support their illegal acts? Is this a numbers game too? In battle, Speaker Kofa asked. Scores of families are without Christmas because of this numbers game whose rules are set by the majority. Is this the country we want? It reminds me of the poem at the Holocaust Museum. First they came for the socialist, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Meaning he's saying that now they come for Speaker Kofa, and they come for Marvin Cole, they come for Onrokoli, they come for Sonny Noah there. Because it is not in your, it's not in your shoes. You're not talking. That's the interpretation. First, when it came for the socialist, I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. He did not speak. And when we say I say he, those who are not you, if it is not in your shoes, you can't arrest somebody, beating somebody. Once you want to beat that man, you will not go there to help the man. They will grab that man and carry you, will not talk because it doesn't concern you. Then they came for the trade unionist, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. So another person on the other side said, that man they came for another man. I'm not a part of his party, so they carry him. But he's sitting there looking at the thing, it's wrong. But he's supporting that. That's what the speaker in battle speaker is trying to imply here. Then they came for the trade unionist, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. You see the tale he's trying to express? That sometimes people take a disadvantage of others because they have other people on their side, and nobody speaks. But when your own time comes, nobody will speak for you too. it becomes a win-win situation. It becomes an eye for an eye that makes the world goes blind. Let me go and read you what my young brother, who is the spokesperson of the legislature, who lately defected to the speaker, the majority side, wrote. And I want to do justice to the discussion on this matter, and as always. Let me find Robert Benjamin Hands wrote something. I think he placed it on the page of the majority speaker, Nangbe Kun. Let me find it. Okay, let me see what I think I have here. Let me see. So there they are justifying the reasons why these actions are taken. But again, if you are punishing these lawmakers, know these lawmakers, some of them have been in the house for more than 12 years or more than 6 years. Many of them are well to do. But the poor servers who can get one if they're at home, you're taking that money and putting it on his head because they're supporting Speaker Kofa, so you can't get the money to them. You are punishing them based on their loyalty to somebody who is their boss or their bosses, or who are their bosses. Now, take for example, one Bonkani lawmaker comes out and say, Jala Griffey name is on the Speaker payroll. I say right in there, he named all the other people. But then I ask the question, am I now a qualified librarian to work in my country and in government? Why is my name taken center stage? Or you want to prove a point that I, Jala Griffey, should not get salary, I should not work to earn the money, or because I work in the office or I work in Georgia government? Is this how we're going to run this country? I will come back and lecture you about what took place in the Middle East, what took place in the Arab land, the Arab Revolution. I will bring you some instances that these verses, these things, they are showing, their sons are showing here now. Very vividly, they're showing up. And when it continues on this path, it will not be good for our country. Yes, I will not get salary, yeah. But I wonder, I've not worked in government before. I was privileged to work in government when George gave me green letter. And I worked in the office of former Speaker Buffer Chimas. Now I was privileged to also work in the office of Kofa for at least 3 months when his trouble started. But you have to have friends in the government, yes. But if you say that I am not qualified to work, leave me out, take my name from there, but all people are there. They have been there all along. You are taking bread from the mouth at this eve, on the eve of Christmas, and you say because they are supporting Kofa, they are supporting the other people, then they don't have right to have meal on that table. Do you know how many persons you have affected as a result of your action? Because even that 150 they take to go every month the 150 they take to go one way, they also stretch hands to other people. And those who they are stretching hands to, they will also give other hands to other people. That's how it looks like. But you are taking that money and say they are not entitled to it. My own, yes. My neighbor is sweet in the country. You know, that's how the people, you know, this country is getting so noisy to the extent that I sit and say, wow, I think I can find this thing. If someone can find it, the list from the majority black area, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. I want to do justice to this thing. It was, I saw it on Nangbe Kun, Richard Nangbe Kun. Yeah, that was like that. I saw it on a page. Let me find it. Okay, you know, getting there. And so you are doing this to other people whose family are with them for food. So I will go to this one. So this is what happened. So 435 starvers will not get salary this December month. And mind you, these starvers are not just in the offices of the lawmakers in Morovia. Majority of the lawmakers have starvers in the counties. They also have family members who depend on them for handout during the festive season. but you are deliberately denying them what belongs to them, or because of their allegiance. If you are chosen any of them to come to your side, the time you were lawmaker, you just entered the house. If you knew any of the people who now on the side of Speaker Kofa or Memiko or Eugene Collisa or whatsoever, where they are, if you had known any of them, took them in your office, when you put out a fight, you didn't expect them to leave you in that fight. They will stay on your side. So then why blame them? The staffers in your office are made the majority block. Those guys who are in your offices, if things went bad on you, they will stand by you. They see what the guys are doing on this one. So what blame the poor staffers for? I'm not saying this because I'm affected, no. Because I'm an advocate. Advocacy journalism is what we do. So I've not worked in government before. All the 24 years I spent in the media, everything I've owned in my life is just from media work. I've not worked in government before. So I don't force to work there. I can say make life out of government. I think others can do the same. But take into consideration the plight of these young people who are you affecting. So 435 servers will go home with no salary this month. But let me read this one. I will come and talk about the harassment revolution that took place, that led to a lot of things in the Arab land that went into, let me read this one. I think it's here. The House of Representatives debunks former speaker's claim on staff salaries and benefits. So let me go there. The leadership of the House of Representatives refused the recent assertions made by the former speaker on his social media page regarding the non-payment of staff salaries and benefits. The claim suggests that staff members have not received their remunerations because of his removal as speaker. The statement is misleading and does not reflect the fights to clarify the office of the Speaker of the House of Representatives has a staff strength of over 60 individuals. Once the former speaker, once the former speaker lost the speakership, those servers ceased to be under his direct supervision. It is not the new speaker, Honorable Richard Nangbekun, who has that. Hey, just stop on this line. It is important to note that these serving adjustments are standard procedural practices following changes in leadership within a House of Representatives. As an ordinary lawmaker, the former speaker, now representing Grand Creek County Electoral District 2, is entitled to 16 staff members, consistent with the policy for all members of the House by directives of the Chairman of the Committee on Rules, Orders, and Administration, Honorable James Collier of Bon County Electoral District 2. The acting chief clerk of the House of Representatives formally wrote the Honorable J. Fanadi Kofa a week ago, requesting the submission of the names of the 16 entitled staff members. This step is necessary for the processing of their remunerations, which will commence in December 2024. The leadership of the House, under the stewardship of Speaker Nangbekun, is committed to ensuring that all servers of the Liberian legislature are duly compensated for their labor. Their commitment underscores the value and dignity the leadership places on the contributions of the workforce. It is important to emphasize that the process is not merely a matter of holiday consideration, but a reflection of the House's dedication to upholding its obligation to its staff. The leadership remains focused on maintaining transparency and efficiency in its administrative function to ensure the smooth operation of the legislature. This is signed by Robert Benjamin Hans, Director of Press. Yes, so now they said something that they wrote the speaker, that now he is no longer speaker in their own word, that he's entitled to 16 staffers, that he, Fanadi Kofa, should send a 16 server name to them, then they will pay them. But if these claims are true, Then what about the other staffers in the offices of the other 28 lawmakers or 29 lawmakers? If you just singly say you wrote the speaker and say you want the name of 16 persons in his office because by law you are removing, he's no longer speaker, so the budget will control, you can't control that budget again. You only pay him and his staffers, or you only pay his staffers based on the names submitted to you, which is 16 names. If those names do not go to them, it means that they can get salary. So if it is who you wrote on Rokofa, what becomes of the other people who are also suspended according to you? Not suspended, but other people who are on the speaker side, many of them are not suspended. Or are you only dealing with the suspended people, but the other people from the other officers who bosses are not suspended are still completely saying they didn't get a salary? Look, let me say this to you, my people. This country where it's heading, if care is not taken, it will go bad off. It will go bad off. It will be bad off for us. Have you read this or read about the Arab Springs Revolution in history? In 2010, it was so bad in the Middle East. North Africa got involved, a lot of noise. I will come and read your comments. Just keep them coming. I will read them for you. Kutu, Dapi, Sao, the sound is improved. That's true. So, a group of people who were in those countries like Morocco and some countries in the Middle East, they felt that their rights as human beings in their own countries were being trampled upon by those in authority, coupled with non-employment of youths, large youth, a population that didn't have jobs, police brutality, police beating people every day in Morocco. When people when they beat them, electoral fraud was part of it. Police censorship, said they can't talk as a journalist. High unemployment, poverty, dissatisfaction, youth unemployment, all of these were embedded. When they started in Morocco in 2010 and going to other countries in the Middle East, in Arab countries, somebody burned himself. Like the way you saw Ati Pompon do what he did here. He burned himself. And that was so gruesome, and it drew a lot of attention from around the world. When people saw that gruesome picture of this man who burned himself alive, they stood for the rights and said, this got to end. And they went all out to ask that government to do what was needed for. And some of those governments were brought down. Is this the situation we want here? I don't think so. Because if some of us are dissatisfied, and you think that we don't have a stake to play in the body politics of our country, if you think that we cannot be a part of this governance of this country through this microphone or whatsoever we play, then we all will stand against and say what we want to say. Then we all will come out too. Because if one group of people feel marginalized, because other people think that they are the authority, then people will stand up for them. You have two people fighting for supremacy for power. The executive sees this, that this is wrong. It's wrong. The court has ruled that this will be done this way. Many people were taught that the executive were going to call this person on the drawing table to come and sit and talk. But instead, they didn't do it. They took side with one group of people. And the people who they took side with now are the ones who are now oppressing and suppressing our colleagues. And do you think supporters of these people will sit and look at you? You keep suppressing them when they themselves have families and relatives who should be having better lives? Beware of the Arab Spring Revolution. Already, some of your colleagues, some of the people who supported the government, John Molo and others, Amara Kone, they're speaking the way they're speaking. They've been left of the governance process. John Molo said, right after the one election, And then he gave all the technical advice, pieces of advice to this president. They didn't listen to him. They marginalized him. He had to go back to America. American and the data man. And he was there. He did what he could do. Nobody recognizes him. He has spoken. He has advice in the government. And nobody listens to him. Man, people, this country is a small country. We cannot run it this way. It is not about the winner takes all. That you win an election, you must take everything because you are the ones. And the guys who win, if you win the election, but you're more angry than what you won. What kind of country is this? If this kind of marginalization continues in this country, if the Liberian people get up in this country, it will be a bad situation. Let's try to minimize these rhetorics. Some friends he had before who are in government, they don't speak to you. I heard some guy say, I listened to one radio station this morning. They were soliciting the views of people about Christmas. The guy said, our own men who are in authority called and said, they can't help you. You didn't people saying that. So if people in Unity Party are saying that their own people who they help to put in power, they are not in position, they can't look back to them, it means that there's something wrong. There is something fundamentally wrong that needs to be taken care of. If the folks, some of them, the young people, Unity Party, the other day I was saying, I heard a press conference or press release from some of these guys from the for Unity Party, young people, they said they gave Uncle Boakai up to next year, January. If he can improve their lives, he can't get any jobs, they will come out in the street. These are Unity Party people saying this. Oh, the country is already difficult. You took the happiness of the poor people, which has to do with their data. They have to take phones and call that people in America and other places sending money. You put dollar on your phone before then it was 1,500 gigabyte or megabyte, right? They reduced it to 1,000. If you put $5 US on your phone, it comes to 6,500. But yet the government tells us that the guys on the LTA are working to reduce or to improve it. But yet they see it happening. These are things that make people very angry. Because you're getting millions already, you're getting your thousands, you're getting your hundreds. But the people who just feel on dollar or 50 cents, their cents and their dollars have been taken away from them. Their cents and dollars have been taken away from them. What can you say about that? This country will not move anywhere unless we change our mindset. Let me take this break quickly. Let me take this break and talk to her. Let me take this break.
Liberia, we prophesy long life, we prophesy prosperity, we prophesy peace in this nation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of Liberia and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sorry, there was an intervention from somewhere. I needed to take a call. It was very important. So this is what we're talking about in this country. Liberia is a small country. It is not difficult to please everybody here. The resources of this country is so huge that if it's equitably distributed or just on an equilibrium, it's not at an equilibrium. Anyway, at equilibrium, I mean that it's equal like this. But when it's even on an equilibrium, when you get your 500,000, I get my 1,000. That one can feed my family and send my children to school. I'll be happy. Some of these lawmakers, they have trucks with Islamital, the company that they killed those people to that time in Kinjaw. There are lawmakers who in this country have 15 to 20 trucks. They rented the trucks to these people. And they are hauling all the iron ores and things from there. The guys in Kinjaw, they're doing underground mining. Underground mining. They dig big hole here. They dig a hole like a long well. Then they go on in the hole. They start digging under the ground, going to El Yusa. That's how the guys are spoiling our country here. And those resources that are coming from there should be able to benefit everyone of us, but few people are benefiting. Oh, you see, honor ground money here is very dangerous. In other countries, when they do that, they put ton of honor there, they put cement, and then they cement it. Like the wall will not sink in. But what is happening in Kinjo, I just seen in passing, if it continues, that thing they put doing Kinjo and other places in the Western cluster, where they're doing underground mining, it is possible that those areas, it will just cave in. Whether people have horses or not, it will just cave in or die there. That's what they put in those places. And so all the monies are coming can help to feed us and give us better living conditions. But few people decide to just gang on it. Go to Kinjo, go see. Ask anybody there. Go and see the mining activities taking place there. Where is the rescue team? These are the things you say you saw that was bad yesterday. You preach against it and the people gave you the power. Now you're playing with the power they give you. Let me say happy birthday to you, my young brother Amos Tuet. Today is your birthday. I saw the guys sing your birthday song. Hope you have a good day. And all the guys who are there, LPRC, Jojo, and the rest of the people, I say hello to you guys and happy birthday to you, Amos Tuet, the managing director of the LPRC. Now, let me conclude on this issue. Then I will activate the phone lines to talk, and I will take my exit after 4 o'clock. You know, last week, it was a tension-packed legislature. Actions at the legislature. But let me recognize some of the guys who joined us already. Then I will come and then read and see what I want to say to you. Let me read the comments coming in. It was important. It is very important to read these comments because the guys are making their own. Okay, Sam B. Taylor, welcome. Terry Thompson, welcome. Mohammed S. Kamara, good evening to you guys. I join you from United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. So Buakai is just Buakaing, nothing else besides Buakai. That means be the next one. And Mohammed Mariaman J. Sharif, good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching you from Minnesota. So Madi dedicated in the Electoral Center in Jacobtown, St. Francis community. Abel Ganulti, following you from the Kingdom of the Netherlands is Abel Gonati. Vambule Kamara. I'm watching you from a rescue corner in Claratown. Kutu Dapi Sao says the sound is correct. Thank you, my friend, brother. Make it. Charles Brown, Frank Mail, yes, watching from someone on the bypass. Watching best afternoon show from my office on the Capitol Bypass, Frank Mail. Charles Brown, hi Jala. I guess you are referring to the Arab Spring, right? Yes, indeed. The Arab Spring. You know what happened in the Middle East? The guys took this country by storm. All the corrupt countries, they already had human rights abuses. The guys are actually made them to change. Buaka PM Tamundo. Buaka, welcome. How are you? Buaka PM Tamundo. Watching live from Providence, Raw Island. Thanks the nation's MJ. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Buakai PM Tamundo, welcome. And happy birthday to, happy birthday. Merry Christmas to you as well. But please send my stuff. Today is Christmas Eve. Yeah, tomorrow is Eve, but today is the Eve. Achi Bapin Bien. Good afternoon, Mr. Grayfield. I'm watching from Lower Johnsonville. Achi Bapin Bien watching. Mohammed Dukre, good leader, a great leader, he says. Ansu Koman, I'm following live from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia office. CDC Papa, Papi Success Keita for life. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia, Voice of Liberia. Following from Dupo Road. God, please have mercy on GMB Liberia. Please, he says. And I'm told you guys are making your way to Bon County today. Honorable Marvin Cole and his crew leaving for Bon County for the festive season. We'll be here watching your back and minding the country for y'all. Money more for your when you come back to pay us because we'll be the security. Everybody goes to Bon Country, everybody goes to Nimba, everybody goes to Grand Jira. So when you guys return now, you have to pay us because we are the security are leaving the ground. We are the one holding the ground, so you got to pay us. Zach Sanko said, slow down, big brother. Those suspended lawmakers will get paid. Those lawmakers who are not suspended but support Honorable Kofa and their staff will also get paid. All right. I hope so. Me, I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optimist. I always think that things will happen for the better, not for the worst. And that's why I'm not one of those who pray for the government to succeed. Because if the government does not succeed, we all suffer it. We all suffer it. But if the government succeeds, it becomes better for every one of us. Mohammed Dukle, good afternoon. My name is Mohammed K. Dukle, following live. Thank you for joining us. So, what I was just saying about the Arab Spring Revolution, the government, although governments in the Arab countries could not listen to the people, they were suppressive, they were oppressive, they were using all kinds of tactics to humiliate the people, police brutality. Every one of them was on the rise. But those governments from Morocco to all the Arab countries in the north, when the guys started this revolution, it went from one country to the other. Just like from Liberia, it goes to Africa. So Africa, it goes to Nigeria, and Ghana to Sierra Leone, West Africa. Just like that. It brought a new transformation in those countries, and it changed the mentality of their leaders. It took one man to have just taken his life, and others saw that, and they say, if this man can do it, we all can do it for this country or our continent. We shouldn't allow this Arab Spring Revolution, the same thing to happen in our country. Because there are many people getting vexed. People are angry. People are angry in this country, man. People are very angry. People are very angry. What can they do? They don't have the powers in their hands. Where are the social benefits? Where is the contract he signed with them a year ago? That social contract that he signed with the people of Liberia gave me power. I will give you social benefits. Those benefits include water, good sanitation, health, roads, electricity, and all. But they don't see those things easily. Some sectors of the government, some sectors are performing very well. But other sectors, more than 85% of the other sectors are very poor. And the same things they accuse past government of is the same thing they're doing today. If these verses are still there, they are on the book, and they're being implemented by the same people who were there yesterday criticizing yesterday's leaders, and they are here today, people can stand against it for those things. I will come to the issue on Capitol Hill. I listen to people say, oh, Liberia getting 500 million from the compact. Yes. I will take time to talk about that compact so you can understand it better, how it started, who all contributed to it as rising. I'm not one of those who are written on Facebook about that. Others have criticized it. Yeah. How can you get a compact? Yes. The framework was laid down by George Weah 3 different times. Coach are there. The last time Liberia had 14% and getting qualified for the next one. The new government came in and it carried on some good things. And so the compact has been won now, but nobody speaks what happened in the past, what contribution the Georgia government made in terms of fertile grounds and other issues to make the compact have been won by Liberia. Yes, I want to say thank you to the government for living up to the expectation that 500 million comes to this country. It'll do a lot of things for us. It can help with our road construction, the energy sector, SYC. It will help a lot once it is managed well by the people who will be the managers for those funds. Yes, the government did well. In 1 year, yes, if the other government has stayed there, perhaps we have been getting the same thing too. Or maybe we have lost it. But whatsoever the case may be, it is not being won by Liberia. It's Liberians who are going to benefit from it. We, the Liberian people, will benefit from it. So we must be happy. Whether it happened on President George Weah or it happening on President Baka today, we must say thank you. Because it's continuation. I see the road from Freeport of Monrovia from around the bridge here being worked on now, going towards the Douala area. That's a good sign because there's always traffic in central Monrovia and around the Sinker Belt. If that road is worked on, you will not see many cars going through Sinker now with a jam traffic that we gotta leave very early, or we'll say Monrovia after 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, we'll start going because the traffic is there. So when the road is built, it's pliable. Many people who live in Bannersville and New Georgia now will not use Cinco Sa, they will use the Sa and go. It's a continuation. But that road project, do you know how it started? George Weah government, through taxpayers' money, provided over $2 million to the contractor called John Ubuti. I spoke with the former Deputy Public Minister. He even gave me a litany of roads that they pay for on Weah government, sponsored by international taxpayers' money and all. I had a list here. Hopefully, after the Christmas, I will take my time to explain to you the roads work that have been done. Whether it's a continuation by the Baka government, yes, it's good that Baka is continuing the road, but we must say to us now, you must know that these roads, some of the roads that have been done, were financed before the government came in. But the fact that the government is carrying on these road works, it is good because it eases the problem on the commuters. It eases the problem on those who are taxi drivers, even those of us who are car owners, which is good. So about $2 million was paid to the contractor doing that work now, Mr. John Ubuti. The records are there. There was a groundbreaking ceremony that was there before. I know it was attended by Joy Howard Taylor while she was vice president. But thanks to the government, those roads work because Ambassador Parker said, road. George Weah said, listen, road. So George Weah came, he managed to have rehabilitated and built some roads around Monrovia. Go to where the former president lives now. Rehab area there. There are so many roads that were done. Yes. From taxpayers' money, locally collected. Let me welcome Mr. Yakub Amora Kone. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching you from LPRC Junction. Sam J. Walker. Good afternoon, the nation 70J. You are live on Central Monrovia. Thanks for the daily updates on national issues. Amara Jala Kamara. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm following you live from Brussels. While Bwaka continues to move our country to the wrong trajectory. Amara Jala Kamara asks a question. Kalu Sidibe. Thanks, my brother. TWT. Time will tell, he says. Ven Soare. Good afternoon, brother Jala. You are one of the best amongst the rest in Liberia. Thanks, Mr. Ven Soare. Thanks for that. For the accolades. Let me go to capital billing. Those of you who are monitoring the show, or you cannot call, you can text on the social platform because of maybe you don't have data, you don't have money to put in your phone to call. Send text on 0770 560 560. I'll read them for you on this radio. 0770 560 560 is a text line. Please send text. I didn't say you should call that number. I was getting a report this morning. I received a call from one of the dismissed EPS officers yesterday that they were protesting again today before the American embassy. And I didn't know whether that took place. I don't know. I didn't say call this number, my friend. Yep, I had to hear. And then we didn't know what the case has been. But let me go to Capitol Hill. You know what? Last week, that place was so packed. Lots of action took place. We saw security people beating journalists. I saw man picking where it is Blamoto, the way they grab his neck, and they were pulling her apart. I felt sorry for him. We saw the attempted arson attack on my young brother Austin Kawa's vehicle. And out of those, the president of Liberia has written the EPS to investigate and find out what happened that day. because a very harmless journalist, just with microphone in his hand, is being prevented by this wolf-looking EPS officer, very angry man, very huge man, kind of grab one small young man with a neck, pulling her apart. It is as a result of what happened on Capitol Hill. If the confusion on Capitol Hill hasn't ensued in my mind, I don't want to believe that this Capitol Hill building will have been burned. Even though the leaders of the country are putting it to us on attack, but there are also reports that before this incident occurred, there was a fire attempt on that building where the breaker is. But the guys are fighting as who become leader of the legislature. They didn't pay attention to it. Perhaps another attempt happened, and no one was in the building at early morning, so it burned. Because if a building that was built in the 1960s on President Tubman, the wires in that structure had not been changed all those years. When it rains during winter season time, even after this State of the Nation address, if they are hiding there, right after that period, when rains are coming, all that place can get dirty again. What kind of place you renovate 1 year time, the next year it comes again, you gotta renovate again because rain falling there every day because the structure has limited usefulness. You get wires that are in the wall that corroded already. Some of them not tend to arches. But those of you who have houses now, who get houses, if you build a house after maybe 10, 15, 20 years, just check the wire. If you didn't put the wire in the wall, just check the wire in the arches. Some of the wires are getting rotten. So it sends shock into your system. That is why AEC always advises that do not use Chinese wire. Use the real wire for your house, or else if you use Chinese wire, it will burn. So what do we know? What kind of wire they put use in the systems for that place? Even if a good wire say big like the microphone stand, they want yes, you good. The microphone stand, it thick, it bigger than my fingers. So if you import wire there that bigger than my fingers, one of my big finger. Since 1960 being in our war, you ain't taking it for them to replace it. Don't you think we'll get a problem? So they were there. Why they were talking about removing this speaker cover? Fire sparked the pop. But nobody cares about it at the time. Or that manner issue. Where were the maintenance people? Then disappointingly, the fire service people come and say they saw one bottle sitting on there. After that whole place got burned, oh, they play burn, everything burned to ashes. But they say they saw one mineral bottle sitting on there with gas inside. Oh, mineral water bottle, a bottle of this nature. You see here, this bottle here. If you put water in this thing, or you put gas there, when this thing gets in that building, before it reaches down to the floor, it is burnt already. Then you come and tell us that you saw gas in the container like this, sitting in a place, and you assume that to fire to arson attack. So this is a serious matter. We need to have this investigated more than that. That is why I said the other day, there needs to be an independent investigation team, not the team that is in Liberia now. Because the police and the fire service people, they are conflicted. They are not done investigation, but they have come to conclusion. How do you conclude on a serious matter? It means that you are not the right person to do the investigation. There must be forensic fire investigators that will be brought by international partners to come and help us to find the truth. I'm disappointed to even see on Facebook, Prophet Key, someone said Prophet Key, I think I need Prophet Key. I don't follow him because I'm not his Samara. So one of my friends and I were having a conversation, and he brought this video to me and said, my man, listen to the video. Someone sent it to me. I said, what's that? He said, Prophet Key naming people who are burning a building. So in that video, two men talking. My man, we slept in the building. Oh, yeah, we slept there. But the man get a lot of money here. So that focus there, Can you imagine people stage managing things though? They say implicating people. Somebody go and pay people, say you go to the one as though you're having telephone conversation. The other man say, we in a building. They said you get in the spare key. The man say no, but the key, we gotta get a key. They building, we know the building very well. We know the exit, exit everywhere. We know it. What you worry about key building for? Then they calling Safogo name, they calling other people name to implicate and say they are the ones that burn the place. Why are we going so petty in this country like this? And the guys are sharing and circulating that video everywhere. And I refuse to even put it on my phone. It was just because the conversation him and said I saw it from the phone. I just listened to the phone. I left it. Oh, the man said, they posted they slept in the building. Oh, and the minority blocks, they didn't want to burn that place. They man call Foko. The man named in the video. It's like a telephone conversation. The man called his friend. Hello. He said hello. And he said, my man, how was it? Yeah, okay. Oh. And I mean, the mission accomplished you, but the post will get about they give it you. And I focus here, why are you doing this into this country, my people? Why are you doing it to this country? In my team has the voice. This is just symbolic. When you're small in your thinking, team has can say symbolic. It is symbolic. You're not thinking well. Why the police is trying to do investigation, even though I say they're not qualified for this one, you are bringing other video to implicate other people. This is bad. This is obnoxious. You should stop this thing. We should stop it. It's not correct. Our country deserves better than this. It deserves better. If care is not taken away, we're treating this country, we'll put this country in fire. And when the fire comes, it will not just burn one person, it will burn every one of us. We were here, we saw what happened in this country. I was a small boy, grew up in the war. We settled and went in the butchers in Bon County. We were toting a bag of meat on our head from way across the Basel bush, coming to one place called Funatoli and come to Maimu and go to Totota SYZ. We were looking for food. We saw and we learned war. We saw it. We bathed inside. We ate inside. And the same verses that led to the crisis in Liberia, these are the same verses showing our faces again. Disadvantage or few group of people you think they are not in majority, they are minority. But those who are in the majority, their actions are affecting those who are in the minority. But when the minority stand up, then it becomes a fight amongst two people or two group of people. We don't want to see this Kenyan style of rioting here, where they were live bullet shots on people. We always saw live bullet here. They fire live bullet to people in Kenya, they killed them. Very common kill people there. And they justify the kill of the people. You go in there, you say you want to, there's a riot. The guys are chunking or throwing rocks at your police officers. You go in there, you say, proportionate force rather. You use live bullet, kill more than 3 persons. All they could do is to compensate the family with $5,000. Can $5,000 bring back life that's precious to God? No. So let's manage this country. And for every one of us, let's not get involved in all of these things. This country is getting divided by the demon people. Level-headed people. Where are the council of churches members? Where are the religious leaders? You got to say and pray for this country. I think this country needs a national reconciliation, because this thing, if another government comes in power tomorrow, what is that? Alexander Cummings or Georgia come out of power, the same thing they're doing today, some of the same thing will happen again tomorrow. The hate and hatred amongst young people in this country is so big to the extent that some young people can't see their own, they can't speak their own friend, young people they saw before. Yesterday they were there, they were friends with their friends, but they didn't speak to their friends today. There were some friends in CDC yesterday, they now spoke to people in Unity Party. Some friends in CDC yesterday, they spoke Unity Party, people, they were friends. They ate together, they drank together, they did everything together. Today they are also there too. They are doing the same thing. It's a vicious cycle. Tomorrow, if it is Louis Brown who becomes president here, or it is a Tesla who just comes, or whosoever is a Georgia that comes tomorrow, the same thing you do to the people today, it will happen again tomorrow. Then where are we going? The divide is said there is so big. Oh, my people. Let me take some calls. Bill Williams, good morning, brother. Watching you from the United States. This beautiful morning. Welcome, Bill Williams. Solomon Kuyabin, watching live from Cinco Oro, Divine Town. Yakub Amara Kone, good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching you live from LPRC Johnson, Jala Liberia, Aaron Wayne, MCC Liberia, only qualified MCC. Okay, we'll look at all that one later when I come. Mohammed Dukle, good afternoon, big brother Jala. My name is Dukle, watching you from Algeria. Yes, one of the countries where the Arab Spring was sweeping at the time. Bialo Barry, good afternoon, Jala. Thanks for the show. What do you do for Liberia? Thanks for what you do for Liberia, he says. Ven Soare also is there. Let me take this call right now. 0710-907-907 is the number to call me. I will try. Our signals are not clear in Grand Bassa. I will try to get one phone for the guys also at Monrovia. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, compliment of the season, my brother.
Is that James, Mr. King?
Yeah, this is Mr. King. How you doing?
I'm okay, sir. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Jala, we cannot narrow the crystal, but we can say compliment of the season because there's nothing in the crystal of marry. Yeah, nothing that was marry.
You get anything, yeah?
Yeah. No, I got something, my brother. We have to be. He was able to give me something.
Oh.
Let me say thanks to the former president.
So you must share with me if you can't get anything else.
He's still thinking about us. Yeah, Jala, you're welcome.
Okay, you're also welcome. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, thank you. You see, Jala, Liberia is at a crossroad under Mr. Waka. And we say this thing, people don't want to believe us. But, I mean, if the records are all on the wall, you can see. Today, Liberia, we in a country that is heavily divided. We got a green, a minority behaving like they are in a majority. They are going against the blue. And we want to say what happened at the Capitol building.
Yes, so you don't want to be having 1 minute 30 seconds. We want to have many people calling.
It is a month legislator, but for the staff to be affected, we see that as a human rights violation. And it's our time, it's a brother called a brother called Colette. Colette is our own brother, but the way he proceeded, it is wrong. These are some of the reasons that we have the conflict all around in the country, and we can't go back there. So we are thanking them. We know they have all of the power. We asking them to pay those guys. What is happening among them? It shouldn't affect the ordinary staff that just who are there working for every for day and a family. We cannot deprive the people of getting a salary that they have already worked for. I think they need to get a salary. We have seen Mr. Waka to call on his speaker that he has to tell him that he should pay to other people so that they can have something for their and their family. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I will take your calls, but there's a text someone said, let me welcome my friend and brother Jay Nimayu fucking CH watching us from 72nd Boulevard. Kudos, Zubawoma, he says. That's my name, Zubawoma, the son of a warrior. Augustus Bernard, welcome. Ish Raflomo, watching from Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County, and the people are listening in Bassa. Thank you. So I will take a call later. Let me just read this text. It's someone sent me the text. I was just talking about this skin jaw issue, right? And this man sent a text. It's so pinning. Look, I was on that road the other time. I was going to Yangaya, something like that. There's a hospital project that is there. We want to inspect it. That night, those trucks passed by us. I said, when they pass, one truck pass, you got to sit down for 5 minutes and wait for the dust to go away. So this guy is frustrated. He said, good afternoon, Jala. George Freeman from Bannersville. But King George issue, I'm a businessman on that road, Jala. Please and please and please take a drive around there so you can feel the pain we are going through. The company built new road and left it without completion. When their trucks pass, citizens unback in cars inhale dust that have chemicals in them. The road from the new main road to Kinjo is very bad. Accident on that road every day. Accident on that road is very frequent. No light. I will take a call later. No light, no water, no hospital, no police station till now. While the company is making billions of dollars, our government is doing nothing. I cry each time I'm on that road. Wow. It's not easy. You know, we were here when President Bwaga went there. He shut the company down for the same thing we're talking about today. But he got convinced by some of his people. They opened it again. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Hello, welcome.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. The veteran journalist.
Let's say you have 1 minute 30 seconds.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is CDC Papi Social Skater. I do join from the happening of Honorable Josiah Melvin Cole.
Okay.
Chairman on rules and order on the 55th legislature.
Is this the chairman? Is this the chairman?
Yes,
I'm told you speak the truth.
He's a legit chairman on the 55th legislature.
Okay. Okay, let's say it quickly.
Thank you. Let me go to the issue. Victor, we are going nowhere on from the workout regime. Far being that if you have an immature lawmaker, which is J Schooler, the 2 lawmaker from Bon County.
But the man is a lawmaker. He's one of the lawmakers on Capitol Hill. You got to be careful how you address him because he also deserves to be honored like how you honor your boss.
Oh, yes. I respect him as a lawmaker, but he's not mature on the land of working with people in the premises of that building. What do I mean by that? He had a Liberian people that work for the 15th day or 18th day, come to work every day. But all he do is to get names or listen to Jim Gulo sitting way in Europe to tell them how to place people's names on social media will pay role that the person work with the other person. He just post a lot of names to Jim Gulo Flomo to post. He's the one that can authorize him to put people's names. And this is Liberia. Now how we're supposed to behave in this country. The people, they are Liberian, they deserve better. They deserve a salary that they work for. I mean, it is good for them to give it to you. You forcing and say, chairman on rules and order, that's not the work of the chairman. I listened to a recording yesterday, telling the Liberian people, and they say, why you were crying for? He said, I love Liberia. That was the reason why I'm crying. That was a crocodile tear for the Liberian people. He went, you people joined together and point that place, less than 1 hour, he go set budget for 1.8 million US to renovate that place. The building has stayed for 61 years. It is not building deserve renovation. That building deserve a new structure down. To bother entire building to put new one down.
Okay, sources.
Renovating that place. Thank you for putting me in the town.
Thank you. And the argument here is, how do you claim that that place was burned by a certain group of people from the minority bloc, and the keys to that particular area, the keys to the joint session, right, was in the possession of the majority bloc of lawmakers? The 2 chairs you saw that surfaced at City Hall, they were in that building and in that particular joint session. So how did those chairs disappear and reappeared at City Hall where they passed the budget? So when the place was on fire, at the time they ran and took it from there, then I listened to James Collect comes and say, you know, these chairs, historical chairs, we took them from there because we want to preserve them. They're not just ordinary chairs. So when did you take it from there? Did you take them from there in the full glare of the people? Because if you took them from in the day, the people will see you taking it from there. There'll be no question about it. They say, yes, they put to the chair from there because of certain reason. But you know how any objective of going to City Hall, because you always have you have to sit down. So if you had a plan to go and sit at City Hall, then you say maybe because of renovation. But you not had any mind of doing renovation there yet. But the chairs were there in a particular office. But they disappeared and reappeared somewhere else, and on that same day, the place is on fire. The next day, rather. You shouldn't be playing with people's intelligence in this country. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jala Griffith.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Peter the Council. I come from another street like in Johnson.
Okay, let's say
quickly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you very much for the fascinating discussion. And let me say a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you.
Yeah, that Mario.
Okay.
Yeah, that Mario.
The old man Joseph Walker is blowing a balloon, and when that particular balloon blasts, absolutely, God will come out and not be around him. God will come out be looking for an area to have, and the chief judge will not be around him. All of them will be looking for an area to have. So this kind of failed to maybe be enough on his so-called analysis about. That's what Joseph Walker is proceeding in this particular funny manner. You know what I mean? To go and see the benefit of over 20 lawmakers in their server, Governor Omer Joe, have 42 years of experience. You putting the security. We are not skilled. And even he says he's not skilled, but he doesn't believe that. There will come a time Joseph Walker will be vulnerable like a happy to stand that kid for other people around him. Because this kind of failed leadership and a very dictatorial system of governance, it cannot work, it cannot survive in this particular modern day pluralistic democracy.
Thank you.
Listen to the post of the speaker. It speaks volume. The man is speaking and from a literary point of view. So if you are a Liberian that supported this old man, you need to put your hands together.
Thank you. You made your point. Thanks a lot. Let me recognize Mr. Emmanuel Gadua. Is the Emmanuel Gadua, my former classmate from Singizuro Cali School, who is texting? Say Emmanuel Gadua. He said, "I'm watching you live from Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County. To be precise, the Liberian Government Hospital, where no work is going on. What is happening there? Are the doctors now on strike now? What is happening there?" Emmanuel Gadua and the rest of the people. What is this? The correspondent, Sao, can you send me the correspondent we have in Grand Bassa number? I need to speak with him. Let me know what's happening in Grand Bassa. I'm told by Emmanuel Gadua that there's no work at the government hospital. What's going on there? Have these doctors embarked on their go-slow already? Mohammed S. Kamara, good evening to you, big brother Jala. I joined the conversation for the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. So Bwaka get in airplane to go Lofa. Is this how Bwaka will develop Liberia? He asked. Mohammed Dukle, big brother Jala, please send me your number. Please. The number I'm calling, just call that number 0770-560-560. That's a number for the Texas. Let me go and take this call and come and read some text messages from the guys who sending messages on the phone. Hello, welcome.
Hey, Jala, how you doing?
I'm okay, sir. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you. This is your brother Austin Willer from this way 13.
Austin Willer, welcome. Let's hear you, my brother.
Jala, the country is in a serious trouble, Jala. Jala, can you imagine, Jala? The first of all, Jala, who got this limits in our country and today is because the president getting a top time?
What do you mean by that?
Jala, what is going on?
Jala, what do you mean? Jala, you say, did I hear this earlier?
Jala, they it's not like billion.
No. Let Lisa talk about let Lisa on for another day. Yeah, let me beg you.
Jala, you get me?
I get you.
Our country is in serious trouble, Jala. Can you imagine a certain president, elected president, to violate and abuse the constitution of the land that brought into power, that he stood on to take off? Jala, where are we going? Today, the first place was on a Bakai has been a serious trouble. It's troubling to Liberian people. Jala, this country, and what is unfolding at the Capitol building? For us, we are standing with Kofa, the people's speaker. You get me? We were standing with him, and we are asking him if he do resign. As we said to him, we will be the one to get to him.
Okay.
If Kofa resigns, then it means that he's not a fall.
But the thing is that what is happening on cabinet in Austin Willer is they have taken the speakers, they are taking his security, the budget is not in his possession. And all of those, people like would say, man, everything is gone already. What do you think?
The major thing Bwaka is waiting for is the man should resign. If you can recall that he called the man to resign, right? And the international community is watching. What we are waiting on is, look, if the international community gave us some Bwaka, it means that prayer is done. And I'm calling on the opposition to stand our ground because this is a tested ground these guys are blowing. The counter 29, what they are doing, they will do the same thing to red election.
Okay.
This prepared president.
Thank you. Austin Wheeler, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Austin Wheeler, thanks a million. The next caller, let's hear you. Good evening, sir. Welcome you live. Let's go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much.
But the come and man begin. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much. Following people like you. Because if you are discussing serious things, somebody will just come from nowhere and just bring different things up. Somebody serve as minister, managing director, vice president, now president, they still calling themselves. Never continue going in this country. I see some all out local people distant. We say to political party, politician in this country, it will be better you get away. People that don't get away. People that tell them they give away, it doesn't mean that they were not strong or they knew the law. All the time they knew the law and they were strong. And you get people that they are saying they could make king to be a chaos or after in a particular country, but they look at the left.
Okay.
To recover by eating your go. Our brother and our on the other side, I was telling them when two LFA were that the ground and so forth, that the ground so minute now. Because somebody who working with the law because they want to do nothing. Every day, people do the thing and more I say. They say no. Some of them watch this video, some people's other staff. There's an example, the Jesuit are calling one people. They start from generally for full events and survival therapy. So we cannot continue carrying our country like this, my brother. One person in the country will not burn, my brother. If you know what's good for all of us, if you let the country, my brother.
All right. But the comment thanks a million. The next caller, welcome. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. It's a female right there. Please call your name.
Yeah, thank you. This is Marcisi on the
Oh, Marcisi, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Papa. I mean, what I got, we here, we just pray for a long life.
That's it. Brag and pray for long fella, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what people long, I don't know what they let me tell you, fellow will go. Yeah, I listen to my brother, calling somebody, the other guy. I want him listening to himself. What he's saying, the people that the other people were strong, they need the law. So you know that the law, they preserve it, right? My brother, the men are left talking about the other people were strong and they were this, and yes, that's why you know that the law must be the law. The other people gave a person who lost the person, but the thing they put doing that, I was separately over today. I stay with you. We were busy. We were killed. People were killed. We were proper and I can't say that.
When that one happened? When that one happened? Oh, you mean the recent one?
People were broken.
Yeah, I saw lots of gruesome pictures.
Okay, so what I want to say is that people knew the law and what happened they gave way. But let the law be the law. Nobody will come again with that. What they come and do is wrong. You know, follow your watching. They will talk about the profile with me in our operation. Everything was for you. Stand your ground.
All right.
The people standing with you. They walk out there people to dress you for in there with police or with army. They will know it's serious. But today you call him to say there is that. To tell you that what he's doing, you know he's doing. You know you're a safety but because they want to force power. They want to do it. I will tell you that he bring amen. So 21 out of place. What I tell you, for never know that yes, it is. Let me be the man. It's only from the office. He said, "Well, I don't know the law and what they want to get away." Oh,
all right. Masisi.
What is that doing? Let the law be the law. Let the law. Let go say. You don't the law. Say when you go free. No, we said no to that. You are preaching about the law. That said no one time. So then you come. You said about that law. My prevail. It will prevail. Let the truth be told.
All right. Masisi, thank you. Masisi, Lady Yaga, thank you. Yeah. But why you call yourself Lady Yaga for?
My man, What is what day yesterday? No, my boys are calling you, ask me question. I was just online, someone was there, they will enter that flesh. I will tell them to go and pay, they can after me. What am I saying? Like, which one am I telling you? That meant you gave way. So I said the book, I forgot, she didn't tell me to give way. You know, for the upland will say, we're going to do what? What head be or not? What the cow head be will pop it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me read some of the messages coming now. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Pepe can go. Le pape said no one to do it. Do. Le pocket roach you. Lepe when you come in true.
The man J Nima you fucking see has joined me. Good afternoon, you fucking see.
I can see all the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to do.
Mr. Alfonso Brisbane, the entire family. Joining me this afternoon, Harriet Lila Brisbane. How are you this afternoon? You love this song as well. Good afternoon. I'm Emmanuel Kowon and listening to you from Bikiana, Grand Bassa County. Thank you for the show, brother, he says. Sam Walker, how are you this afternoon? Make up the money when you call, I hold it call, just be holding the call. Just be holding on a go off.
Wanting me for all of my Kenya, give it to God. Letting you lot do a lot for my mama, le papilla zoba.
Hi, brother Jala. I'm Charles S. Calon, texting you from Greenville City, Sano County. Such a thing happened in Sano Golden Valunium. Is doing the same thing from Butwa to Greenville. So we are calling on the central government where President Bwaka got his 42 years experience. 14 years war which government did JMB work with. Taylor or Prince White Johnson government. Can you please extend your program in Sando? God bless Liberia and God bless Sando County. I thank Charles Escalon. Hi, senior brother Jala. My name is Chairman Anthony Willie. I'm from Nagibi County near the airport. Senior brother Puppet. Oh no. You can do that. Let's be civil with address other people. You can write. You can write and disagree with people, but you don't have to use insults on those people.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Good afternoon, Jala. This is Musa Sese Senior for Looking Town. These people just came to punish Liberians with the fake intention of rescuing us. But God will fight for us one day. Musa Sese writes that. Gilbert can rush you. He can do it in Lepe. I Jala, thanks for the show. All the hula balo on Capitol Hill should be the fault of the Supreme Court. If any bad things any bad happening in this country, the Supreme Court should be blamed. For Anthony G. Cotter, Mike Bravo, is a man Barkley. Why is President Joseph Newman Parker leading our country this wrong way? People are angry in this country. If some people see the president one-on-one, no, we can pray for that, brother. My name is, he said, Merry Christmas to all Liberians and in and out of Liberia mostly. To our lovely president, His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, we are praying for God to give him wisdom to leadership to lead our country with the fear of God. I'm Beauty Fire listening to you from St. Paul Bridge. I'm Yusuf Korman following you from Banga City. Bwaka must step down if he cannot handle this country in our interest. Thank you, big brother, for the show. My name is Jerry Sembe. I'm speaking from the Cinco Belt. And I want to tell you that since our forefathers do not able to take good care of our beloved country. Liberia, we, the incoming generation, is about to take over come 2029 to make our country better, how we want it to be. Liberia is the oldest country in Africa. He says. Big brother Jala Grayfield. My name is Alex S. Ward, texting you from Christian Community. Facebook feud. Thanks for the show. So Alex S. Ward, thank you for joining us this afternoon. And as always, and greetings to the people in Christian Community. Mrs. Cynthia Mickey Roberts Grayfield and the kids.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Good afternoon, the son of the warrior. Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year. Jeffrey Singby, I thank you for the show, he says. Chief Jala, the President Joseph Newman Parker is not serious. The President Joseph Newman Parker government is not serious. Why he did not drive to go to Lofa to experience his 100 days production? This is what UP people want, but 2029 will be different. David G. Deble for News of Rights. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm Ambassador T. Trocon Johnson Sr. following you from the post city of Buchanan, Ambassador County. Thanks for the update on Mama Liberia.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Pepe can go. The papi said no one to do it. Do. Lepo can rock you. Lepe when you coming true. I can see. All the good God do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me, and I get cut out to oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call it fair. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell me, now they telling me, okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. When he said the full say, congratulations. See how you turning around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your head, the church and do well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. The thing you love do, you love follow my mom.
Oh yes, Papa God, the thing you do can follow my mom. Oh my Kenya, I give it to you.
Me, I got Pepe. You turn it around for me.
So do the cash giveaway. It's *79# and select number 8. Play with $100 Liberian and win $3,000. Just keep playing after I left this place. The guys will do the draw. The cash giveaway is *79# and select number 8. Play with $100 Liberian and win $3,000 today.
Me, oh, I pay a blessing to plant me and I get cut out to you open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call it fair.
It's Ralph Flomotel, Liberian health workers stage nationwide strike, leaving hospitals empty. The Liberian government hospital in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County is nearly deserted as health workers initiate a nationwide strike over unresolved salary issues. Theophilus Fayar, the president of the National Physician Association of Liberia, warned of further protests if the government fails to address salary disparities and reclassification.
Regional hits that
despite an increase in the health budget, health workers report no improvement in theirs rather. Bialo Barry, good afternoon, Mr. Grayfield. Liberia will rise from once again on the leadership of President Joseph Newman Parker. He watches us from Central Monrovia. Shelton watching live from his residence in Barnesville, Quebec. Let me take a few calls now. 10 more minutes to be here. Let me take this one. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you quickly.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. You live. Let's hear you.
Yes, this is Winston Antonio, and I call from the Access in the area.
All right, Winston.
The issue concerned about the country is not politics now. It's about we joining our individualistic efforts to find realistic solutions to the problems of Liberia. Getting on really and talking things that are disjointed and super flash information is not okay. This is a time that we use every thinking.
So then who is doing the other one?
I see a lot of people doing it in this country, and they're not finding solutions to anything.
So if you are the proper solution, what is the solution you prefer?
Say that again.
If you are the proper solution to all of the problems, what do you say about it?
If I was,
if you were to proffer a solution, you said people talking so you want solution.
Okay, if I were to.
Oh, you gone off. Let me to the next one. Hello, welcome. Hello, you have 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good afternoon to people. Good afternoon to Maserado.
Okay.
The name is Dr. T. Trooper Johnson, and I do join you from the Port City of Piano, to be precise, Jakota community.
Okay.
Thanks to the people of Mr. Sharif for the obsession in Bazokandia. We have been monitoring yesterday up to now. It's okay here. That the problems from the just stop on me.
Okay.
Having said that, so the issue of Jana, therefore, it be clear to this country. Two people that this person was not ready for this country, but they not listen to some of our cry when we make the wrong choice. So for others, Ryan, please get to even or one country of my TV is not Australian. People came back purposely to pay there and enrich themselves and take the Liberian people taxpayer money, and that's why we're going to say that was all
oh, you're not going back.
Now, and God bless Mama Liberia.
Thank you. I'm trying to get to our correspondent Ralph Flomo there in Grand Bassa. I'm told that and Ralph is here. He just posted something. Let me call him and hear from him. Ralph Flomo is reading this, and that the government hospital in Buchanan is deserted. Health workers have deserted the place because no salary, no, they have a lot of issues. I'm trying to call you Ralph. Ralph, are you here? Welcome. Ralph, how are you?
Good afternoon.
This is Jala Grayfield. Ralph, how are you?
Well, okay, Jala, and it's good to join me from Grand Bassa, Buchanan City.
What is going on? I'm hearing you just posted something that health workers have abandoned the hospital.
Well, that is week 2. They started last week. So as we speak currently, there's no nurses at the government referral hospital here in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County.
Wow. So, what are they saying to you?
Well, most of them are saying about a benefit. The reduction of the salary. They expected that salary to be each, but the government have reduced our salary and they are not getting that benefit. So because of that, they will not do the work that the government expected to do. So like I say is that the week now is 2
weeks now.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
So people who are getting sick in the country, where do they go?
Well, I think most of them now they are going to various private clinics and hospitals here in Buchanan.
Wow, when the case is very severe, what do they do?
You make a way in most of the other country.
But the thing is, it's all over, not just Buchanan, because the nurse, the doctor said they will do across the entire country. So we come most rather do the same thing.
Yeah, so
I don't know what is pervasive in the JFK. I don't know. I need to talk to somebody from JFK. But this is worrisome, isn't it?
Very well, because since they started it, and the local authorities here in Buchanan tried to talk to them. They say it's a national issue. They expect the Ministry of Health to come and see how they can solve it and to receive a self benefit. But if they don't receive a self benefit, they will not do the government work.
Wow. Okay, Ralph, thanks a lot for talking to me. I appreciate that. We'll have the time to talk again.
Thank you so much,
Ralph is reporting that from Buchanan. The guys are on the strike. She said 2 weeks now, they have not gone to the hospital. And there's a national issue. The other time they were on one of the radio stations and they threatened this and they were asking government to intervene. Emmanuel Lami Kone, good afternoon, big brother Jala. I'm following you from Chikinsu Factory, Town. Let me take 3 calls now and call it quick. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Let's hear you, my friend.
And I got disconnected.
Yeah, you are talking, you went off, yeah. Go ahead and end your comment.
Here's the thing.
My man, if I want disconnect, yeah, disconnect you. I have no regret to say that to you.
Okay, I'm out there.
Go ahead, my friend.
Okay. One of the ways to solve the problem of Liberia is to put our human thinking into action. Be innovative, strategic, and using our God-given wisdom. And not just be talking empty flash and have no solution to things.
Okay, thank you. The next caller, welcome. Hello?
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, welcome.
Okay, thank you, Jala. This is Sam Walker.
Sam Walker, let's hear you.
Okay, thank you, Jala. I've been listening to you a couple of times ago, but I think these are some of the things we continue to say. Yes, indeed. For those of you who are in the media, you should be careful. We know this, it has been a long time somewhere. People will try to break up clamp down on the media institutions of this country. People who give us the information. Well, you have, a government that will be too suppressive. The media, not because of the robust, broadcast. I don't think this is fair. Someone needs to be very careful. Go first. But you see, I've been the issue for the issue that happened. At a couple of few days ago is where the country is where the entire nation is looking at what for other people who will come and say that yes, it is the one are responsible. In breaking down the joint chamber that was put on fire. And of course, they should produce the evidence. You have Prophet King here today, other platforms that people follow. These people you've seen there, and this is one of the reasons, the problem that I have with the police. People are saying that they have evidence in their possession of it. Why is it as a security institution, all these people to produce the evidence?
Okay.
You look at people, so I think this is about letting people come out here. They show that yes, these are people who are the ones responsible. Probably have the number, the people, in contact with them. You can produce the people so that we can go ahead instead of you contributing it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam Walker. 2 calls to go. 2 calls again. Let me come here and take this one. Hello, welcome. Stephen Nangbe, my friend and brother. Good afternoon, watching you from Pueblan community. Is a disabled friend, Stephen Nangbe. Welcome, my brother and friend. Hello, welcome to the next caller.
Yeah.
Hello, you live? Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm just calling from Lofa Road.
Okay, Lofa Road, let's hear you, my friend and brother.
Yeah, this country, we expected the party here to do well because he went against the past government, and while all he went against in doing it in this country now, all the changing position he had brought serious problem in this country. Even that particular crime that going on in our house in a well, you see parable to the lawmaker, then this enchanted lawmaker, they went to him for peace, then he started using parable. How the 2 dogs went to the creek, the other one was thirsty, and the other one refused to drink. Then tell me.
Okay.
We talk about the party, we talk about the people that unify, you can unite the country. Ready?
Okay, but others saying he can unite the country, that's why he got elected.
Yeah. We just have to pay.
There are two areas. Other people think he can unite the country. That's why they elected him. Other people think he can. So let's wait and see what happens. And it says yes.
Oh, before it says yes, we'll start eating one another.
No, I'm big here. It will eat each other here. Bye bye, man. Thank you. Hello, welcome. The last caller. Hello. Caller, welcome. Let me take this one. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you for you have been trying the land very long time.
Okay, sorry for that.
George, I was the one who texted you earlier and you read my text. Thanks for that.
Oh, George, welcome, my friend. Yeah, welcome.
But what I want to make here is that the Liberian politicians, they are very good at diverting the issue
for we the Liberians to have something to talk every day. Notwithstanding, we have other serious developmental issues that we should be focusing on. They don't do it. Going to the main point I want to make here is that about the MCC ground, how much is 500 million that you are going to be bragging around? Last night I was reading about this stuff. MCC never even came up to even announce that Joseph Boka rush and tell the people, why are you rushing with things? Because the glory is not yours. You are too in haste to tell the people you are doing good, and which of course you are not doing good. We have things to take care of in this country. Every year, dry season, we go out of quarrying, we are begging here for quarrying, we are stranded in Moreover or quarrying roads. Why can't you take money? Your budget is 880 million, according to what I read. Even 880 million, you cannot use that to even do what you want to do. You got to go around begging and lying to people. This guy has actually set us way back more than we should be back.
Thank you, my dear brother and friend. Manfatu son Koboy Smith, watching from Looking Town resident, he says, JB Emmanuel Kuyate Senior, December 23, 2024, JB Emmanuel Kuyate, Chief Executive Officer of the Movement of Speaker J. Fanadi Kofa for accuracy and balanced leadership at the 55th Legislature rise. One of Liberia's biggest concern is the Liberians Liberian for whatever reason seem insistent to electing leaders like those who are now calling themselves majority bloc, who we have not built anything, and then we wonder why they have not built anything. They have not also created anything but for their own words.
Congratulations. Let all my kids wanting me for. All of my kids give it to God. Les things il a tout, il a pour la maman. Les papes la zoba. Les poils la don kutuku. Si les things na do. Tell her to say we na don su. Me I got pepe. You turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Clipper you see the show. Your umpa is slow but sure. Let me at today, tell me yes sir. Used to put your level, tell me what's that. Look better than plan on your dream. Papa, I do what you say. Hey, y'all can see. All the good gonna do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get out of oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy talent fail. They wanna wallow down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell I mean now they telling me okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. You said the full say congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The grace I carried and on your feet, they teach it and do well. Congratulations.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
I'm feeling the vibes with originalhits.com.
Me P, producer.
Of Liberia is flying on the is flying on. Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation. Liberia, in union, success is showing loyalty to this nation. Liberia, in union, success is shown. In unity, we will build our nation. In unity, Liberia, we prophesy long life, we prophesy prosperity, we prophesy peace in this nation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of Liberia and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Of Liberia is flying all the time, showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The flag of Liberia is flying all the time, showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The red on the flag stands for bravery. The white on the flag stands for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is our home.